Join me today as we visit the bonsai court here at the Huntington Library. Welcome to the bonsai court here at the Huntington Library. Here's a bald cypress. You've seen this at the expo. This is one that they transported out. So the court is actually designed into several viewing areas. This looks like an old plum. There's an old California juniper. You can see the dead wood with the mass, with the natural foliage still. Here's a flowering quince. It looks like a contorted. An old olive. It's really cute old Chinese elm in the corner here. Kind of diminutive, kind of hidden away. Here's a really cool pomegranate. It's probably one of those old collected ones. Probably out in San Fernando Valley back in the 70s or 80s. You can tell that the deadwood's still there. Live veins running right down the middle. It's kind of cool. Another olive. Here is a purple leaf plum. You can see this is from Ben Oki, the previous curator of the bonsai nursery, and you can see that's flowering already. Something I didn't know about flowering plum, they actually have edible fruit. I actually have a tree in my house, so I figured it out. Fitzer Chinese juniper. You know, I have to ask Bob what that is. That's unusual. Cedar elm, mostly grown here in Texas. They have almost like a winged elm. You can tell by the delineation of those barkage. Okay, a Yopon holly. Got some frustrata, some bigger olives here. There's a femina.
Of sliced potatoes with cream.
I think what's kind of interesting is this side. Got a really large California juniper. Donated by the Bernstein family. That's a really old, large tree. So this is one of the courts. Here's the secondary, that transitional area. You can see by the there's trees in this whole area. Let's look at some of the notable trees here. First thing is this California juniper with this really twisted trunk line. It looks like it's been grafted. You can see, look how it's termiting. You can see almost right through that. It's kind of cool. And it's been grafted with a like a kishu, really tight foliage here. Of course, these trees are always rotated, so when you come, depending on the season, you may see a different tree on display. Yeah, if I remember, they did renovate some of these stands. I'm going to kind of get a good picture of some of these stands. Here's a lovely femina. This, of course, is Jim Barrett's. This used to be in Jim Barrett's backyard. This is one of his trees that has developed into this very old, kind of looking like General Sherman out in Sequoia. You can see that really nice pattern on that one. So talking about some of these benches or these display tables. So usually are these 6x6 poles with a old deadwood top on top. A lot of these were degrading over the time, so they were actually had to exchange them out. So let's go up to the, so this is the transition court. I call it transition court number one. Here's a secondary transition court leading up to the other bonsai court. Some of these, you can sell some of these stones were donated by Harry Harrell. And these ones have been collected through Eel River, and some of these noted by these really undulating of rocks. They're really it's displayed in this manner, so it's actually a tactile display at this point, where you actually one of the rare areas where you can really physically touch some of the artwork, you call that. As you can see, a lot of these stands are actually Bondo stands, so they can actually weather the outside. You can tell right here by the sheen. You can see how green that looks. So this is kind of that Eel River stone. All right. So going in here, this is the secondary bonsai court, which is enclosed all the way in. So they were renovating that back corner. Which, the fencing actually fell for the windstorm. So we can see what kind of trees they have in this area right now. Some of these are static trees. Some are, they do get moved around a lot. That's a really cool pot. Shikmia, twin trunk, Chinese elm, really beautiful. All leafed out too. Mine's barely even leafing out at this point. Nice display. Really nice display on that one. Some notable trees on this side. I do always enjoy this Seiju elm forest or clump. Seijus really go lanky just like that, so it really enhances the feature that it has there. Here's another really cool plum from Kathy Benson. I love the pot. Really good glaze on that pot. Really different. Beautiful tree. Have some of these trees out. Here's an old elm. This looks like another cedar elm, just by the dilation of the barkage. Late of the foliage too, so that gives you an indication. Here's some shohin. There's some shohin. It's too bad it's backlit right now currently, but there is a way to display your shohin on the outdoors. Here's a really cool San Jose juniper. Really nice pad and delineation of those paddage. Of course, they're renovating. It's a big liquid amber. Let's look at this last one here. This is from Gloria Stewart. It is an oak forest, which you really don't see at all. Kind of like one last item, and then let me turn the camera around. I hope you guys liked this tour, really quick tour of the Huntington Library, the Bonsai Court area. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.